afternoon, traders and students all around the world. This is FXPassion broadcasting you live on YouTube, and this is Forex Trading Course 101. Today is Highs and Lows Lesson 2. Remember everybody, we are in the basic module, and what we are trying to do here, we are trying to build the three pillars. Pillar number 1 is strategy and or system. Pillar number 2 is the risk management. And pillar number 3 is the psychology part, which is the big one. And what do champion traders say? Champion beginner traders say, I am not going to live and die on a trade by trade basis. Maybe it doesn't make sense right now because we are fresh new, right? But it's going to make a lot of sense, I promise you, in the future lessons. And I have my own quote here on the left: when the market scares you. Well, we are in the very beginning, so we have no clue what is going to happen, but it's going to make sense in the future lessons. Remember, 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide, and the webinars are not trading or investment advice. Please demo trade, okay? And don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose. And for homeworks or questions, you have my Gmail contact, my Skype contact, and my LinkedIn contact. Zuelis, you are the boss, man, not me. You are the boss. That being said, everybody, so yesterday was lesson number 1. Okay, we're going to finish lesson number 1 today, and we're going to move on lesson number 2, which is the highs and lows. Now, yesterday we learned that the Forex market, it's nothing more than a contract between two countries, and countries because they want to have a stable business, imports and exports, they want to trade, and this is how the Forex market behave, right? Now, Euro CHF, and what happens, everybody, when the governments break contracts? What happens when government break contracts? This was the 2015, this was the Euro CHF crash, okay? And this chart, what we are looking at, this is the Euro CHF monthly chart, and back in time, of course, this market was 1, 2, 3, for 4 years, this market was a no-brainer. Why not? Well, all the participants in the market were buying at the lower band, and they were selling at the upper band, and in between. Hello Christian, how are you? And then everybody, this happened. Look how this candle is long or big, you can use any word you want. Look at this candle. And this is the monthly chart. And when this happened, everybody, this price movement wiped out, I don't know the number because I forgot, but back I think it's 50,000 brokers all around the world. 50,000 plus brokers, investment banks, hedge funds, proprietary trading firms went bankrupt because of this. Does this make sense to you, everybody? This is what happens time to time, this is why when governments maybe break, maybe change something, whatever, this is what happens when business is not as usual anymore. you know, and this happened, everybody, you know, like if you are thinking how come that this candle, it's a monthly candle, right, and how come that this candle bankrupt 50,000 plus brokers, hedge funds, investment banks, you know, names like Alpari, Oenda, you know, went bankrupt? Because this happened, everybody. So this was like from, let's take simple number, you know, 1.2 to 0.85, you know. So we are talking about 1,200,09 minus 85000, just to make it simpler, you know, 35,000 points. 35,000 points. And you can say, well, it's a monthly chart, right? Now look how violent, everybody, this happened when Europe was waking up. The governments were quiet. They didn't tell anybody anything. You can check this, everybody. Just go on Google and type Euro CHF crash or Euro CHF 2015 flash crash. It's all there. The governments were quiet, and this happens in Europe morning. What does this mean? This means that Asia was closing the doors, meaning people went home. They were not in the banks anymore. They were not in the hedge funds anymore, you know. They have their jobs from 8 to 6 p.m. So they were at home, you know. So Asia was out, you know, and Americas, USA, Latin America, you know, the other part of the world were still sleeping. You know, we're still sleeping. You know, how can we protect ourselves? I was affected by this. Answer: it depends on the broker. You need to have a really, really, really good broker. You know, and you know, what's the problem? You know, those investment banks, those hedge funds, whatever. You know, what did they break? Well, most of them didn't protect themselves, didn't use the stop loss. Some of them used the stop loss, but they didn't have the liquidity, you know, and some of them were just buying here, you know, they were buying here. And Christian and everybody, don't be scared. Those events are not normal. Okay, those events are not normal. One more thing, I'm going to go. So it's 35,000 points, and where is the, see, now we are on the 1 hour chart. This happened, everybody, in 1 hour. In 1 hour, we are on the 1 hour chart right now. This is what happens when but this was not a fair play, you know. Don't stress out, this is not normal behavior, okay? But it was not fair because they were quiet, you know. The government officials were quiet, you know. They knew something was in the air, you know. And it was not fair. This is not a fair play. Why not? Well, because they did this in 1 hour, you know, and Asia was going home, they had dinner, USA was sleeping, Brazil was sleeping, the Americas, the other part of the world. So all this happened in 1 hour in the European morning. So if you want more details, everybody, you can check on the internet, you know. Okay? So just protect yourself, and you know, if you have a great broker, then he is going to respect the stop loss, you know, okay, but some of them just couldn't make the liquidity follow that fast when the buyers and the seller would meet and close the trades, you know. So this is the exception to the rule. Any questions so far, everybody? Always, 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 always use the protective stop loss. Don't play around. This is no joke. And sometimes these things are going to happen, you know. Okay? It happens time to time, you know, but it's not normal. Don't panic and get started. Oh, I'm not going to trade the forex market because this is going to happen. Well, if you have your stop loss and if you can prove it to the broker, you know, then if he is honest, he's going to pay you back or give you back or whatever, you know. And this is why we have, it's not a guarantee, but to be more safe, you know, we have what are called the segregated accounts, you know. Brokers have part of their money of the clients, they have it in separate vaults. So if something this happens, they can give it back, you know, at least a portion. But one more time, this is not a normal event, you know, but this is what it's not a stable market, you know. Okay, now going back and learning highs and lows. Okay, so this is the market behaves, this is the technical market structure, this is how the market behaves. And in order to talk about trend and direction, we need to use words like highs and lows. Okay, now what is a high? Okay, and those are the rules, no negotiable rules. A high is a center candle with two candles on the left and two candles on the right with lower high values. Okay, it's not that difficult. This would be a wick that they came in all shapes. So what is a high? A high is a center candle with two candles on the left and two candles on the right with, and this is the keyword, with lower high values. Okay, and star, they come in all shapes and forms. Okay, the candles can come in all shapes and forms. Okay, so this is a high. SL, some stop losses may not executed at defined levels. They were not, because it happened in 1 hour, you know. So this is a high, everybody, is a center candle. Okay, is a center candle, black arrow pointing at, with two candles on the left and two candles on the right with lower high values. And this is this is a high. This is a high, right? Then if this is a high, what is a low? Well, low is exactly the same, just in the opposite direction. So a low, it's two, it's a center candle and it has two candles on the left and two candles on the right, you know, with higher low values. It seems difficult, but it's really not. Okay, we are going to show you in the chart, on the chart. This could have a wick here, you know, this could be a doji like in here, you know, like something like this, you know, and something like this, you know. So clone, you know, and this is a low. Edit label. What is a low? What are lows? A low is a center candle with 2 candles on the left and 2 candles on the right with higher low values. Okay? Maybe to some of you, if you are a fresh new beginner trader, it sounds complex, but it's really not. Okay? Now, how are we going to well, let's go on the AUD-CAD monthly chart. Let's delete most of the things, right? And here is the question. Here is the question. You know, is this a high? Is this a high? Circle pointing at. Everybody, is this a high? You can say yes, you can say no. You can say I don't know. Is this a high? Do you see a center candle with 2 candles on the left and 2 candles on the right with lower high values? Why is this important, everybody? Because if we don't know if it's a high or a low, we can trade in the wrong direction. It's easy to make this kind of mistakes, you know. Everybody would say, oh, this knowledge is not important. It is extremely important. So this is a low. Okay, so concept. If we perceive highs and lows in the wrong way, we can easily lose money. Because we would enter the market at the wrong place. Okay? Concept. If we perceive highs and lows in the wrong way, we can easily lose money because we would enter the market at the wrong place. Okay? Zuelio says yes, it's a high. Eso says yes, it's a high. Okay? Now, I'm not sure about this, you know. Let's say that I'm not spatially trained enough. I don't quite see if those 2 weeks are the same. And here in JForex we have a widget. See here? Click on the widget and you are going to have here on the left, you have the open, high, low and close. So just scroll the mouse on the white candle and we can see that the high is at 107169. Okay, the white candle, the high of the candle is 107169. Okay, passion, should we consider just the body or the wicks too? Answer, the wicks too. Okay, it's not just the body, you need to calculate the wick of the candle. So the white is at 107169, the blue is 107146. So 107169, 107146. So the second candle on the right, the first candle on the right has a lower high value. So yes, this is a high, right? Okay. So we have a high here and we have a high here, you know, what are those two highs called? What are the two highs? Are those two highs lower highs? Are those two higher highs? Are those two highs? And what we are going to learn today, everybody, we need to learn how to distinguish the highs and the lows from the relevant highs and relevant lows. Okay? But let's go step by step. Some of you are fresh new. Okay? What are those two highs? Are they highs? Are they lows? Are they higher highs, lower lows? What are they? What are we looking at? And the next question is, okay, is this a low? And the next question, is this a low too? And the next question is, we need to make sense out of this, right? What are we looking at? High to low, to high, to low, to high. Those are the very basics, everybody, of trading. You know, what are we looking at? So, and because we don't have the crystal ball, right? You know, what are we looking at? So what do we have? Do we have an uptrend or do we have a downtrend? What do we have? So clone chart, okay? Clone chart. So we've learned that the Forex market, you know, goes from one band to the other. Now we are talking about timing. How do we know that it's the right time to enter? You know, it's not enough to say, you know, oh yeah, I'm going to short the market. You know, the long-term bias is down. Okay, now I need to make sense of the highs and lows. And talking about probabilities, I need to make sense of out of the probabilities. So if I'm going to short the market, what is better, to enter short in an uptrend or to enter short in a downtrend? So the general bias, the long-term direction is down. So what is better, for me to short when the market is in an uptrend, or it's better for me to short when the market is in a downtrend? What is better? Talking about probabilities, right? Question, can I short an uptrend? No, you can't. You can't. You are not skilled enough. The answer is no. Can I short the uptrend? No, you can't. You have no permission, everybody, to short the... Of course, if you allow me to be your teacher, you know, the answer is no. I mean, you can do anything you want, right? You can go on a live account and burn the account if you want, but... why would you do this, you know? Doesn't make any sense. Zuelio says the first one is a higher high, the second one is a lower high. Very good. Downtrend. Short in a downtrend, short in a downtrend. Very good. Okay, so see everybody, now we have 1, 2, 3 highs and we have 2 lows. Which one are relevant? Which one are relevant? How can I make sense of this out of these circles? Thank you, Christian. Thank you, Zuelius. Yes, short in a downtrend, you are going to have a greater chance of success. Okay, now let's talk about highs and lows. What highs are relevant and what lows are relevant? So let's put some numbers, alright? This is going to be number 1 and clone. Here is going to be number 2 and clone. This is going to be number 3 and clone. This is going to be number 4 and clone. This is going to be number 5. Which one? Which numbers, everybody, do you think are relevant? Passion, what do you mean by relevant? Well, what numbers are going to clarify to us the trend? You know? So what we are trying to learn today is another concept. Not all highs and lows are important, meaning relevant for the decision making. Okay, so we have 5 circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you think, everybody? Which one relevant? We need to learn the concept that not all highs and lows are important, meaning not all highs are relevant for the decision making. What decision making? To go short or long. So relevant highs 1 and 5, low 4, 1 and 4. So this is values, everybody. 1, 4, 5. Okay? Anybody else? Anybody else? So what should we do? Should we short the market? Should we go long? What should we do? 1, 4, 5, okay? Christian says the same. 1, 4, 5. So everybody, should we short the market? What should we do? And there is another concept, you know, trade what you see, okay? And we are going to make it as a rule for the beginner traders, okay? And it says 1, 4, 5, okay? Rule. Let's make it as a rule. Rule. Don't speculate. Trade what you see. So today we are learning that not all highs and lows are important. Not all highs and lows are relevant for decision making. And rule, don't speculate, trade what you see. Short, short, short. Teacher Zuelius and teacher Annie, aren't we sideways? SL long. Teacher Zuelius, teacher Annie, teacher SL, aren't we sideways? Why should we go short or long? I'm your student, everybody. You are my teacher. You are teaching me. Let's short the market. Aren't we sideways? What should we do? Should we go long? Should we go short? You know, what should we do? And before going long, everybody, before going long, isn't this candle a lower candle? Not a low, just a candle. Zuelius, I'm telling you, man, you need to slow down because we are with beginners. Only 75% confirmed channel. Not true. It's 100%. Not true. For the beginner traders, everybody, you know, we have confirmation, you know. We have every pattern. We need to, when talking about patterns, okay, not to be, now we are going out of the scope of this lesson, but you know, to determine the sideways channel, okay, if the market is sideways, you know, we need minimum 2 lows and minimum 2 highs at the same level. So this is the sideways pattern, you know, this is the sideways pattern. The market hit the lower band at the same level, reversed, and the market hit the upper band and reverse. So now we have a confirmed sideways channel. Okay, otherwise, how we define an uptrend? We need to have minimum 2 lows and minimum 2 highs, where the high and the low, the second high and the second low are higher highs and higher low. And in a downtrend, how we can confirm a downtrend? Well, we have minimum 2 lows and 2 highs, where the second low and the second high are a lower low and a lower high. Okay, so getting back in here, you know, SL, where we are in the bottom of the channel so long. Well, you have a lower candle, this is a signal of something, you know. It a better change if we go short than long. What should we do, everybody? So, short the market. Why? Do you have an indication that the market is going to fall? Long. Do you have any indication that the market is going to go long? Everybody? As you can see, this is where we lose money. Okay, I'm going to, and remember this, write down, make it bold. Okay, 99% of the time we are losing money as beginner traders because of wrong timing. Star, it's not the right time to enter yet. And wrong timing equals to small probability. This is what you need to learn today. Everybody. Concept. Oh, not all highs and lows are important, relevant for the decision making. Rule. Don't speculate, trade what you see. And 99% of the time we are losing money, everybody, as beginner traders because of wrong timing. It's not the right time to enter yet. Wrong timing equals small probability. And we are here. Man says, I think trend change indication should wait for support break and then short. Exactly. Exactly. Wait for the next candle. Yes, sir. Exactly. So we are in a sideways channel, everybody. You know, we understand that 1, 4 and 5 are the important candles, are the important highs and lows, not the 2 and 3, you know. And we are going to wait for the next candle and bam, right? What now? Should we short the market? Should we go long? What should we do? Everybody give me a second, I need to take something. Okay? Type in the chat, everybody, what should we do? Okay, sorry about that. What should we do? Should we short the market? Should we stay out? Should we wait? And he says a lower bearish candle and a lower high and a lower low, but it's also possible that the next candle are going up, better to wait. So Annie says wait, man says short it, Annie says short now. Okay, if I'm shorting the market, everybody, where is my stop loss? Christian says short. Okay, let's short. Okay, where is my stop loss? Short Zuelius. Okay, everybody wants to short, no problem. Where should the stop loss go? See, everybody, with different patterns are going to have different stop loss levels. So we have here, right, this is the sideways channel, and the second high is something like this, and then the market is falling, right? It's not a low yet. It's not a low yet, right? So, but the sideways movement just changed a little bit, right? Not too much, but just a little bit, right? So let's make this green, and we are going to put this like this, you know, and let's make it like this. Okay, so where should the stop loss go? Black arrow pointing at what changed somehow, right? After second candle formation, above the channel high, above the channel high, okay, above the channel high. SL says above the channel high, so this is going to be our stop loss, right? And somewhere like in here, right? Stop loss high band of the channel as well. Okay, stop loss a few pips above the upper band. Okay, great, right? Now, what about our profit? What about our take profit, everybody? If we are just graphically, right? If we are risking this, how should we make? How much? If we are risking $1, if we are risking €1, how much should we make? Should we make just one? Should we make two? Should we make three? What would you say? How much? Where is our take profit? Right? Now everybody says short, 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 right? And stop loss above the higher band, stop loss above the channel, stop loss above the higher band. And talking about profits, everybody, Zueli says 2 times the stop loss, right? 2 times the stop loss. Okay. Now, the most important question, see everybody, we are already trading, right? We are already trading, and the most important question is, now that we've learned what are highs and lows, nothing special. High is a central candle with 2 candles on the left and 2 candles on the right with the low or high values. A low, it's exactly the same, just in opposite. Here is the question. As you can see, everybody, we are already trading, and do we have a confirmed downtrend? See everybody? This is the question. We are already trading, we have our stop loss and we have our take profit. But remember, 99% of the time we are losing money as beginner traders because of wrong timing. It's not the right time to enter. Now the question is, boss, do we have a confirmed downtrend? Kurishan says take profit 1 per 2. Zuelius, the correct time to enter is when the market makes a new lower high. Well, why did you short then? You know, why did you enter? And everybody, I'm a beginner trader and now I'm confused. Because some of my teachers are telling me that yes, let's short the market, we have a breakout. And some of the teachers are telling me no, wait for a lower high. And now I'm confused. Everybody, you are my teacher, I'm confused. What should I do? Tell me. I have 2 highs, the second one it's a lower high, and I have 1 low. But the market, yeah, the market broke out of the range. So, shorting right now, am I prematurely, or, you know, is this important? Is this relevant? You know? Do we have a confirmed downtrend? Only 50%. Well, it's not 50, it's 75. Boss told us to enter. I didn't say anything. You told me, you are the boss. Boss told us to enter. So let's move forward. Let's move on, you know, and let's upgrade. You know, let's upgrade. We learned what are highs, what are lows, and those are the rules. Rules. A confirmed uptrend is only when we have 2 highs and 2 lows where the second high and the second low are higher highs and higher lows. And this is a rule. This is a rule. A confirmed uptrend is only and only when we have 2 highs and 2 lows, where the second high and the second low are higher highs and higher lows. Period. End of story. Yes, but there is no yes, but. Those are the rules. Okay, you have a high here, you have a high here, the second high is a higher high, you have a low here, and you have a low here, and the second low is a higher low. And the same goes in reverse. A confirmed downtrend is when we have two highs and two lows, and the second low it's a lower high and a lower low. So, do we have a confirmed downtrend? It's a yes or no question, and those are the rules. No negotiable. Yes, but. There is no yes, but. Do we have a confirmed downtrend? Do we have a confirmed downtrend? And for the beginner trader, this is the most important today. Every time that we don't follow the rules, we are forming bad trading habits. Oh, but it's a winner! I don't care. Oh, it's a loser! I don't care. Every time, everybody, if you're a beginner trader, this is the most valuable. Not this here, this is technicals, it's nothing special. This is the important part. Why do 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market? Every time that we don't follow the rules, we are forming bad trading habits. Not confirmed, not confirmed. Look what is going to happen. I mean, I don't know, this is not a prepared lesson. So, let's say that I have a breakout, but I don't have a low yet, and I'm shorting the market here. I'm shorting the market. Make it green, and let's see what is going to happen. Down. Are we happy or are we sad, everybody? We've short the market. Are we happy or are we sad right now? Need two candles on the right, sure. But it was a breakout, and I'm shorting the market, and the market is going my way. Am I happy or am I sad? Are we happy or are we sad? I'm happy. Am I happy because I'm making money on a demo account, or am I sad because, oh, I didn't follow the rules, I entered prematurely? What am I thinking? I'm worried. Don't tell me, What do we do as beginner traders? And one more. Whoops. I'm still in profit. One more. What about now? What about now? Everybody, this is lesson number 2, and I'm telling you right now, watch this webinar through 2 or 3 times. If you're a beginner trader, watch this webinar. Oh, but it's only webinar number 2, it's the second lesson. Watch this webinar 2 or 3 times. It's too much information, everybody. Our brain, it's not personal, our brain cannot remember. Our brain cannot record that much information. Promise to yourself that you are going to watch the recording minimum 2 times. You need to understand what is happening. We are losing money right now. Why are we losing money right now? Everybody? Why are we losing money right now? Oh, but it's a downtrend. Well, yes it is. Why are we losing? You know? Oh, but we are still in the trade. Yes, we are. Stop loss is far away. How do you feel? Are we happy? We were happy, right? We were happy in the first candle. Now 2 candles after, we are not happy anymore. We are just losing. What we are going to do? But the most important question is why are we losing right now? Is this just a market, or there are some concepts and rules and techniques to be followed? And because we are out of time, I'm going to answer to you tomorrow, everybody. What is your next level? Next level number 1. If you want to accelerate your learning curve and not waste 1 to 3 years, ask for private lessons of Forex Course 101. Or if you want to learn how to trade as a professional, learn the mindset and the heart set, ask for Trader Course 202. Of course, you need to know 101 first. You cannot go into Forex Course 202 without prior knowing the Forex Course 101. Okay, but the bottom line is this, everybody. If your way is not working, why don't you try ours? Okay, for some of you, yeah, for some of you maybe it's too soon, but for some of you not. You know, we are here for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. You know, maybe it's time for you to jump to the next level. You know, because if your way is not working, why don't you try ours? And this is one, you know. Why are we losing? Is there a technique or a concept or some rules to be followed, or is this just the market? You know, how many of you can relate to this, everybody? Are you doing this, everyone? Thank you, thank you. Thank me when you are profitable, everybody. You are going to thank me when you get profitable, consistently profitable. You know, this is the question. You know. Okay, everybody, our time is up. See you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, stay strong and fine.